Hello, it's Mark here from Make Him Yours, and today I'm back with Belinda from 𝐀𝐁𝐎𝐿.com.au. Today we are discussing an interesting topic. It's the real reasons he didn't call back. So why did he not, give you another call after the first date? Why did he sort of disappear when you weren't expecting it and things seemed to be going well really early on in the sort of dating phase? I find this a really interesting topic because the reasons that he doesn't call back or the reasons that he sort of disappears are not always the reasons you think they are. And very often it gets very misconstrued. Because there's a few things I hear from women. One of them is you slept with him too soon. Another one is he was intimidated by sort of strength, intelligence, that sort of one. He got scared is another one I hear. Or even you weren't good looking enough for some reason. I've heard that one a couple of times as well, which is rubbish, by the way.
Totally rubbish. I've heard that. He saw me again and didn't think that I looked the same. Or,
total rubbish. Rubbish. If he's going on the date with you, he's physically attracted to you. That's a law. So it's never has anything to do with looks. My experience has been the real reason men flake. There's a couple. The first one is something we've talked about a lot. It's that just on a non-physical basis, he wasn't attracted. He didn't want to become a further part of your life and get to understand your world. The other one that I see a bit, and you would probably recognize this one from your side of the spectrum as well, is he sensed or she sensed some sort of red flag. Yeah. So he might have really liked the girl, or she might have really liked the guy.
Dating for a bit.
But something came up, a red flag. The Golddigger one I hear a bit is a reason he can like the girl, but he gets that sense. The no ambition, or she was kind of one-dimensional, is something I hear quite a lot. Like she kind of had that one thing that she talked about, or that
so no
one
real
kind of
love.
No depth of character almost. Like different things going on that someone can be attracted in a club and he gets to meet you and you connect on one really cool topic, but then you go on a date and the whole picture isn't there.
Static.
Is one I hear a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. The goals ambition one is one I hear a bit. If you're away is a red flag a lot, like armed forces, or this is more unusual for the women obviously, but constant away, which is very much a value thing.
I like that.
You want them out.
Give
me 6 months without you. I can't deal with this. But no, that is a reason that guys kind of go, well, she's going away, I'm not going to follow this up. One I do hear is agenda. This is a third one, and women get this too, but for different reasons. He sensed that she had an agenda. It's more like you're trying to get a relationship rather than a relationship specifically with him. The other one you hear a lot, which you've probably heard this one a bit, is, not you personally, of course, you're wonderful.
Oh, thanks, Mark.
The other one women hear a bit that guys say is, I just want to focus on myself, or I'm just not looking for a relationship right now. Yeah, that
what does that mean?
It's a cop-out reason.
Yeah, that's what I figure.
Because you don't go on a date or two with a woman and then go, I'm not ready for a relationship. You don't actively date and then pull back. So that either comes under the third one we talked about, which is the agenda, like it was too forward. Cop-out reasons. The reasons men flake are rarely the reasons they actually do. Number one, because
what they will verbalize.
The reasons they verbalize are rarely the reasons they do. Number one, because most men aren't emotionally aware enough to even know the reasons themselves. And number two is, even if they did know the reasons, they're not going to tell them to a total stranger they've been on 1 or 2 dates with. If he didn't find you attractive or didn't find you passionate, he's not going to say that to you.
What Mark said is absolutely right, ladies and gentlemen. You need to have closure for yourself. So if all of a sudden that person has flaked or left for whatever reason it might be, don't make that your purpose. Don't worry about what that reason is. Worry about yourself, and yourself is important. So finding love is what your journey is. And every person that you meet is a person that is going to benefit your life, regardless of the ending, whether it's positive or negative. So grow and learn from those experiences. Don't get hung up on the negatives, because there's more no's than yeses. And
it takes one yes.
And it takes one yes. Take care of yourself. Don't get hung up in the no's.
Yeah. Really focus on yourself. I think that's a wonderful place to leave this one. Don't get stuck with the reasons that he tells you or he gives, because they're often not the truth. Men and women, I think, flake for very similar reasons. We either weren't non-physically attracted to one another, we saw a red flag, or we sensed there was some sort of underlying agenda going on.
Yeah.
I think we'll finish there. Thank you so much for coming in, Belle.
Thanks,
this
Mark.
is Belinda from B.Loved, 𝐀𝐿.com.au. I'm Mark from Make Him Yours. Thank you for joining us today. Love to hear your thoughts, comments below. Let us know what you think of this whole discussion. Don't forget to subscribe. We're going to have heaps more on the channel, so the subscribe button is on my left, your right. I'll talk to you very soon.